Hi, friends. It's good to see you today. Let's sing hello. Hello, hello, Hello. It's wonderful to see your face again. Hello, hello, in case you didn't know, it's super nice to have you as my friend. The wind might blow, it might rain or sleet or snow. You never know just what the sky might do. Whatever kind of day, everything is a-okay, 'cause it brought together me and you. Have a banana. Hello, 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 I love you. I love you. I-L-O-V-E-Y-O-U. I love you. It's good to see you today. Did you notice? I am under the sea today. Blub, blub, blub. The story I'm going to read you today is about a fish who lives in the ocean. You can see that behind me there's this stuff that looks like grass. Those are called anemones. And the fish that are living in them are called clownfish, just like Little Nemo. Have you seen that movie? Little Nemo lives in an anemone. That's in real life too. That's kind of exciting and fun to know. What I wanted to talk to you about today is about losing things. You see, in the story I'm going to read, the little fish has lost his way and he doesn't know what to do to find his way back. So I wanted to talk about when we lose things. What can we do? What do you do when you lose something? Sometimes when we lose something, we might feel sad or hopeless, where we don't think we'll ever be able to find it again. Maybe we'll even cry and forget that there's things we can do to solve our problem. What's something that we could do if we lose something? Let's think. I know. The other day, I lost my phone, my cell phone. That ever happened in your house? Well, I thought I knew where it was, but I couldn't find it, and I looked all over the place. So then I had to think about it, and I thought maybe I just need to ask some help. So I asked my husband. I said, "Mr. Ingebritsen, do you know where my phone is? Have you seen it?" And he said, "Oh no, hun, I'm sorry, I don't." So then I asked my kids, "Hey kids, have you seen my phone?" And they all said, "No, sorry, Mom, I haven't seen it." My daughter, who's a good problem solver, she said, "Let's try calling it." So she got the phone and she called my cell phone, and we listened and we listened. Nothing. No cell phone. What could I do? It was still lost, and we'd already tried looking where it normally is and asking for help. What else could I do? This is what I did. I started thinking, where did I have it last? Sometimes we call that backtracking. And you think, when did I have my phone last? And I remembered that I had it with me when I went to the school to pick up breakfast. And I thought, have I seen my phone since breakfast? I thought about it, and I thought about it. Well, I hadn't. So then I thought, well, where could it be? I didn't use it, but I had it in the car. So I went to the car and I opened the door, and you know what I found? My phone. There it was, sitting in the car, just where I had left it. I didn't need to get upset. I just had to think through it. Where does it normally go? If it's not there, ask for help. If we still can't find it, backtrack, retrace your steps, and find it. That's how I found my lost thing. Maybe that could work for you if you have something that's been misplaced too. Try it out. This story is called The Bravest Fish. It used to have a different name. It was called Bright Stanley. Maybe you can think about why they might have changed the name of this story from Bright Stanley to The Bravest Fish. It was written by Matt Buckingham. Let's look inside The Bravest Fish and read this story together. Here we go. The Bravest Fish by Matt Buckingham. There's the title page. That must be Stanley. Remember it said it used to be called Bright Stanley? I bet that goldfish is Stanley. And here's where the story begins. Far below the waves, a little fish named Stanley lived with his school. A school is a group of fish that all live together. They were the brightest, sparkly fish of the deep, dark sea. One morning, Stanley woke up late. "Hello, it's me," he called to his friends. But the reef was strangely quiet. Suddenly, Stanley remembered that today was the day his school swam to cooler waters for the summer. "Jumping jellyfish," he groaned. He hurried to the meeting point as fast as his fins could carry him. But no one was there. As he looked around, he saw a bright light. "Aha! They haven't gone far," he said, and he raced toward the glow. His school of fish is missing, isn't it? And he's trying to solve the mystery and where they went. But it was only a lobster counting coins. "Go away! Don't touch my treasure," the lobster growled, snapping his claws. "I'm looking for my friends," said Stanley. "Fish," the lobster grumbled. "Those others were in such a hurry to find someone that they've upset my coins." "Others?" asked Stanley. "My friends?" "Join them then," snarled the lobster, and Stanley sped off. That lobster didn't want to help, but he did help, didn't he? He said they went that way. Ahead of him, Stanley saw a shimmer. He could just make out a bright, sparkly fish. One of his friends. "Hello, it's me," he called, swimming faster. Clunk! Stanley crashed headfirst into something hard. "Jumping jellyfish," he cried. It wasn't one of his friends at all, but his own reflection in a shiny pearl. It looks like maybe he hurt his nose. Stanley rubbed his bumped nose, feeling a little dazed. He didn't notice a dark shape coming up behind him. When he turned around, Stanley found himself staring straight into the mouth of a huge, what do you think it is? Look at those teeth. Straight into the mouth of a huge shark. Oh my goodness. Now Stanley has not only lost his friends, but he's also in danger. "Ah!" Stanley shrieked. Over coral and under weeds he sped with the shark snapping at his tail. Finally, Stanley saw a small hole in a rock below. He dived down inside just to miss being gobbled up. Oh my goodness gracious. What a lucky fish. Deep within the cave, Stanley shivered and shook. He felt sad and lonely. He was beginning to think that he'd never see his friends again. Oh, he's feeling hopeless, isn't he? Don't give up, Stanley. Well, I can't stay here forever, he said at last. Stanley poked his head out of the cave to see if the shark had left. Jumping jellyfish, he squealed. The sea was a golden orange, glowing and glittering. It was the most wonderful sight he had ever seen, because there in front of him were his friends. "Hello, it's me," he called. "Stanley," his friends cheered. "Where have you been? We've been looking all over for you." And Stanley told them his adventures as they swam off in one bright, sparkly, happy school. The end. Stanley found what he was looking for, didn't he? He found his friends. I hope if you've lost something that you can find it too. Well, that's all we have for today, so let's sing goodbye. You can get out your guitars, and you can pretend to play guitar underwater like me. Here we go. Goodbye, goodbye, until we meet again. Goodbye, goodbye, our little friends. Goodbye, goodbye, we'll miss you till we meet again, dear friends. Goodbye. Bye, friends. Have a great afternoon.